What's up, everybody? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. I hope y'all had a good weekend, had a good Thanksgiving. Um, yeah, I I didn't really think this through when I said it last week, but I said I was gonna go live Thursday for Friday's trading day, but yeah, I'm not going live Thanksgiving Day. Um, this will be a pretty short video. I have work tonight, unfortunately. Um, I'm just gonna chart up Spy for you guys, and I did notice that our levels kind of played out on Friday. Um, I see. Yeah, this was the retest for calls. This is where you close. Anyway, we have kind of a similar setup for Monday. I think we have a spike at the top. What's up, La Rising? How you doing? Um, anyway, let's hop into it. Um, what's up, Corey? How's it going? Once Oliver gets here, if he gets here, I need to give him the um, levels for futures. Okay, let's erase some stuff really quick.
Кто-то, может быть, он быстрее смотрит, он куда
Iona,
или
hot
у вас.
mic.
Поговорите
What's up,
просто
Alan?
на осмотрение.
What's up, Robert?
Рассмотрение дополнительно
All right,
не подавали, потому что
tried. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, everything was good for me. I mean, I worked Thanksgiving Eve and Thanksgiving Day. Um, my family was a little bit upset, I guess. I feel like I need to talk to my son because he was like, Thanksgiving's about spending time with family. And I'm like, no, it's about being grateful for what you have. But I guess it's a little bit difficult for some people to understand, like, whatever police, first responders, people like that kind of have to work holidays. What's up, Alan? What's up, Marcos? Yeah, like I said, Thanksgiving was fine. Fortunately, work wasn't too crazy, so um, we did have a very sick child, but fortunately, we were able to help them. Hey, Oliver. I'm gonna give you the levels, Oliver. Hey, how's it going, Nathan? Um, I'm gonna give you the levels for TPO for ES. After again, I don't want to look at ES right now and have it like mess with my analysis of what direction I think things are going. Um, so I'll look at it in a little bit and I'll give you the levels for TPO. My wife was tripping on me today because, like, this is kind of funny. I couldn't sleep last night, so I went to bed at like 4 o'clock this morning, and my wife came in and woke me up at like 2 this afternoon, and she's like, "Hey, babe, like, sorry for waking you up, but I don't want you to not be able to sleep tonight." And I'm like, "Babe, I have work tonight. I don't want to. I need to not be able to sleep tonight." What's up, the Stock Explorer or Nora? How's it going? Um, yeah. So anyway, that was kind of funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Send me your plays. Um, so new week. So we need to. Oh, new month too. We need to do our weekly levels on Spy, and we need to do our levels for um, what's it called? Oh, I can erase this one now. We need to do our levels for November. I can't believe it's already December. Shit. Are you guys ready for Christmas? Shoot. I mean, fortunately, I am. The only thing I don't have is I didn't buy anything for the baby yet. But she's 4 months old, so like I don't even know. What's up, J Marie? How you doing? Mm. Crazy too. The baby now is eating. She's eating pureed food. I'm sure some of you know. Like I used to be a chef, so I started cooking food for her, um, and then pureeing it myself. That's crazy. I can't believe she's eating that stuff now.
How old is she now?
4 months.
Wow, time is flying.
I know it's crazy. And for anybody that might be judging, like babies can start eating purees at like 4 months. Um, well, it's normally between 4 months and 6 months, and it really just
Yep.
depends on their ability to hold their own head up. And she can sit up in a baby chair at this point, so she's good to go. Actually, her doctor was like super impressed. She's like, yeah, she's totally ready to eat. She's sitting up all on her own. I said, yeah. It's probably the Chinese blood in her. Like she has to be ahead of the bell curve. Otherwise, she'll get eaten by other children. All right, so there's the weekly levels or monthly levels. I mean, we've got our weekly levels. Let's take a look at TPO. I know I'm not really talking very much as far as like what I'm doing. Um, I'm pretty tired, so right now I'm just kind of rushing through this, honestly. Okay, big old spike at the bottom. I mean, sorry, big old single prints at the bottom. We also have single prints. Hang on, let me do this. I'll just actually mark them for you guys. I don't normally mark these for myself. But this is an area where price will move quickly. Whoa, what just happened? What am I doing? Excuse me. I'm normally just like kind of aware of these levels for myself, knowing that price will move quickly through them. If it was a larger, area, I might mark it as because that's worth taking a trade. Like if you break into this and you have like a 2 point move or whatever that you can catch, it would be worth catching that break and playing it down, or catching the break above and playing it up. But for this, it's like what, 40 cents, give or take. I'm good. Previous day value area high. Wait, I thought we had a spike. Oh, I'm charting freaking
It was a short day.
Friday. I don't even know why I'm charting this. How is the volume? Because normally, like, I kind of just ignore short days. Volume's not terrible, I guess. So a lot of times with something like this, I would chart based on the previous day, since these half days don't have a lot of volume and we generally don't get much of a move. But right now, um, price is what, it's like a good 2 points above the close or the high of the previous day. So there's not really too much to go off of. I would be aware of this level here. Um, excuse me. So this is just going to be our poor high. It's basically, actually, I'm going to delete this. It's literally the same level as our previous day value area high. So and then this is all-time highs, right? Yep. I don't like to play price discovery, but if you're in calls above 603, then this would be your target to close. What a monthly candle on like very little volume. That's insane. Actually, sorry, let me go back to the monthly really quick. So basically what I'm looking at here is like the last 4 months have all been on decreasing volume as price is pushing up. This candle is insane, but I guess part of that is going to be like our Trump being elected news and the what's up, Rudy? What's it called? The Thanksgiving week run up or slow grind up is all of this. Weekly, same thing. The last 3 weeks we have decreasing volume. And I guess just the last 2 weeks, like price has been pushing up. Daily, same thing. Last 3 days we have decreasing volume. Price is still pushing up. I am bearish for tomorrow. So, the interesting part is always trying to figure out where they're going to open tomorrow, you know? So I've already established bearish. I would like to be looking for puts here. And if I'm on puts there, I would be targeting the previous day value area low. But I'm going to mark a couple targets. here and here. If you have a smaller account, just take your 1 point move and take your money and run. Um, if you don't mind chopping a little bit, because we're going to come down, probably chop around here and then go lower. Um, if you draw like a fixed range volume profile here, I don't even need the fixed range volume profile to see that there's going to be a little shelf like right through here. I guess with time and experience, you'll start to recognize this stuff, but there's two little shelves, however you want to look at this. I was just going to draw them as one, but it is technically kind of two here. So price is going to start getting a little choppy probably through here. And then we'll probably eventually go lower and hit the previous day value area low. Days like this, just so you know, like days like this are invaluable for drawing like your fixed range volume profile from your whatever. It doesn't matter, high to low, low to high, but where you just have like a run up and you're looking for a area to get back in on a pullback. So like if this wasn't a short day, this right here would have been a great place to grab calls to go higher, assuming that we're having, you know, a trend day. Or maybe they come back down to like 601.74-ish or something like that. This is your next high volume node where you would consider getting in calls. But just don't forget to use that tool like on days where we just kind of run. And it doesn't have to be, you know, like a big run like this was kind of all day. It could be like the first 30 minutes where we're just up, 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 or down, down, down. Or the first hour where we're just up, 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 or down, down, down. You just draw a fixed range volume profile. You look for that high volume node and look for your entry, basically. This is a little funky down here. I'm not too excited about any of this because, like, this is where you want to get in calls, but it's a huge range. And then right above, we have previous week value area high, or November value area high, previous day value area low. Like, it's probably going to be choppy through here as well. But I think this is this is where you want to watch for calls, and most likely you want the single print mid, which I haven't charted yet. So let me do that really quick. So that's really what I'm looking for tomorrow. I think the most likely scenario is we break over this poor high and clean it up. And then you want to start watching for puts. I wish we had a level between here and here because I don't know that they're going to quite give us this 604. But I don't have a level between there and there. Anybody have questions? Repeat what I said about the fixed range volume profile. On any day where, I mean, specifically for me, I like to use it from the open. So like if we have a day where we open, we'll use this as an example here. So like where we open and we just sell off immediately, you want to draw a fixed range volume profile on the sell off and look for those high volume nodes as a possible area for reversal. So like in this case, this one's kind of ugly, but this is where they reversed it, was off of this high volume node here. It needs to be a little bit higher, something like that. And so basically, you draw the fixed range volume profile like on the sell off or run up, and then wait for them to come back to like the high volume node, and that's where you would reverse and get into puts. And then the inverse would be on a day like Friday, where you draw your fixed range volume profile on the move up. And actually, I'm kind of missing because even though this is a red candle, we need to include it because that's the all-time high right there, or all-time high. It is all-time high for SPY, but it's also the high of this move up. And so basically, it's hard to say, but hard to say in the sense that we don't know what happened really after this. But if this wasn't a short day, this node here is where you would want to get in calls when they pull back to there, right? So basically, when I'm trading, if I see they're just running, as soon as I start to see them pulling back, the first thing I'm doing is drawing a fixed range volume profile on that run up or the sell off, and looking for where they might reverse it again, because nothing's going to go straight up. So generally, like if we have a trend day, excuse me, we'll get something like this, and then they'll go. And so you draw your fixed range volume profile, from here to here, and then that hopefully shows you like a high volume node here where you can get in on the reversal. Okay. And so I do that a lot off the open. Like if the open is straight up or straight down, and again, it doesn't matter if it's 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, it's irrelevant. Whatever that initial move is, if it's just all one direction, up or down, I'll draw that fixed range volume profile, look for the high volume node where if they pull back to, we potentially get a bounce, and then I'll trade that. Alex P. So if you're charting futures, everything will be on extended trading hours except for TPO. TPO is always charted on regular trading hours. If you're charting anything that's not a future, you're going to be using regular trading hours. What's up, Timothy? I had work, but it's all good. Everybody was happy. Everybody's good. Monthly, Krista, is always charted on 4 hours. And what do you mean, do I have all time frames on? Do you mean, am I charting on extended trading hours? For futures, yeah, 4 hour time frame, extended trading hours on, and that's where you find your monthly levels. So again, for futures, everything is going to be charted on extended trading hours except for TPO. How did I get the close here line? I drew fibs off of the Friday. And that's the 272 level is where I put my close level. Because this is all, price discovery on SPY. Personally, I will not trade. If we move up, I'll short it. Like if we come up to the top here and start getting a reversal, I'll grab shorts, but I'm not going to be playing to the upside because I don't have any levels. I'm very disciplined about stuff like that. Like I don't, anytime a stock or whatever is at all-time highs, I don't trade, at least to the upside, because I have no levels. So. I think that's everything. Let me look at futures really quick. Just kind of chopping sideways. Yeah, so they sold off a little bit at the open. And it looks like they're kind of grinding back up right now. This is... They're technically still in a downtrend. Need just a little bit higher to break the downtrend. They need to get over 6,050 to start being into an uptrend. But yeah, I'd like to see them push up. You know, it's going to be the same thing as SPY. You want to see them come up to here. You would have to find that level, though. It's going to be the same thing, though. You just draw your fibs. 6,070. All right, let me give Oliver his TPO settings for tomorrow. Pretty ugly. You know, Shorty's going to be live at 9 Eastern, and he'll probably tell you to ignore Friday's profile, but just an FYI. Oh, I should tell you guys, like, I feel like I fell off, like, after kind of the week of Thanksgiving. Like, I don't remember. I think I did a video on Tuesday. Didn't do a video Wednesday, or I did do a video Wednesday. I don't know. Wait, no, I didn't do a video Wednesday. I didn't do a video Thursday or Friday. I needed that break so bad. Like, um, I think I've been going way too hard for way too long. So this here, Oliver, like I kind of ignore, but I'm going to give you the levels just in case you want them. Again, like if it was bigger, I would be interested in it, but this is just basically the area where price can move quickly from one side to the other. Don't look for reversals there, but and then you can find your own single print mid based off of these two levels, right? Okay. I was going to say, I have a bunch of like private messages, so I want to check those really quick. Just see if I'm missing anything. Oh, nice. I'm glad that you're looking for basically the same thing as me, Oliver. Just let them clean up the poor high first. But yeah, good to go. Here's me trolling Actually, I'm not even being a troll. Sometimes I troll these guys so hard, but trolling scammers. Come at me if you want some. I should say, like, the most respect I've ever had for a scammer, and this will just be a little funny story. So, some people know this about me, some people don't know this about me, but actually, I can make this conversation even more interesting than it's about to be. Let's see. If you Google Drink or Die, um, they were a prestigious underground software piracy group, Wars Trading Network during the 1990s. And on December 11th of 2001, there was a major bust called Operation Buccaneer. So if we click on this, you'll see, yeah, known as Operation Buccaneer. And they closed down. I mean, like, this was a worldwide thing where they took down like people in a bunch of different countries, and a lot of people went to jail. And I'm pretty sure like we're beyond the statute of limitations or whatever. So I probably can't incriminate myself, but I might have been involved in this, maybe, potentially, possibly. I don't know. Something. But so I used to be like a pretty major hacker back in the day. I don't talk about it a whole lot, but it is what it is. When I was younger, like 6 years old, I would have been what's considered like a white hat hacker, where I would basically get into other people's computers, generally like companies and stuff like that. And it was more about like the challenge of trying to get in. And once I was in, I would generally fix the vulnerability that I used to compromise their computer, and I wouldn't do any damage, and I would peace out and leave. And I would do this all the time. Like, I used to drive my parents nuts. Like, they would put me to bed, um, whatever, 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. They would go to bed. I would wait for them to fall asleep. I would get up, and I would be down on the computer hacking and getting into all kinds of mischief. Or I would just completely take our computer apart and then put it back together, and then go to bed or whatever. I didn't get a lot of sleep because I was always messing around on the computer. And so anyway, the most respect I've ever had for like a scammer was I I basically used like an IP grabber, and told him, like he was behind a what's it called, a VPN, and he thought that would protect him. But I told him his actual IP address and like where he was from, and said, like a VPN won't stop me. Like, I'm way better than your average little noob that's going to be, stopped by a VPN. And anyway, I probably potentially scared the crap out of him. But then the funniest thing was, he was like, wait, bro, like, let's work together. Like, we could make a ton of money. Like, he literally, like, you could never get a scammer to drop their facade of like, they just keep trying to go. Like, even when you tell them like, dude, I know you're trying to scam me, they'll be like, no, bro, like, whatever. And they'll just keep trying to run the scam. This guy dropped it and was like, dude, like, we can make so much money together. Like, come on, let's work together. And I was like, dude, as much respect as I have for you in this moment for being like, like recognizing an opportunity to make money, like, do better with your life, man. Like, it was the funniest conversation ever. Anyway, so that's my little story. But you guys should read up on Operation Buccaneer. It's pretty funny. It was a major butt puckering experience for me, where kind of set me straight, and I stopped messing around with stuff that I was messing around with, because I was smart enough not to get caught. Let's just say, like, back in the day then, VPNs weren't really a thing, but there was this thing called proxy chaining, where basically, like, you could hack a computer and kind of set up your own VPN on a computer. And the more computers you hide behind, the harder you are to trace. And so anytime I was doing stuff, I would generally be behind like a 20 computer proxy chain. So finding me was basically impossible. We'll just say that. Matrix. um, all right. So it doesn't look like we have any more questions. I'm going to go get ready for work. For people in Shorty's Discord, I'll be live probably like an hour after the open. I'm not going to be live at the open. So there's that, and we'll see you then. Shorty's going to be live at 9 p.m. Covering futures. Probably definitely worth watching because he's probably going to say to ignore Friday's profile. But yeah, I still think they're going to want to clean up this poor high on SPY and ES. So we'll see. But tune in and see what he has to say.
Thank you, Drew.
I'm trying to figure out how to say futives. Hopefully I said your name right. Futives. It doesn't matter what book you read. Just read all of them. That's what's important. They're oh, actually, I'm sorry. You're saying getting started in technical analysis. That would mean that you're newer. If you're reading getting started in technical analysis, you want to start there. So for anybody that's new to trading, you need to understand market structure and, like have a basic overview and understanding of, different whatever candlestick patterns and chart patterns and things like that. I will say futives, don't get too like hung up on trying to memorize all this stuff and getting started in technical analysis. You just want to have like a good like basic understanding of market structure. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Free. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you all in the morning, like an hour after the open. Yeah. All right. Take care, everybody. As always, much love to all the people that are, chatting and interacting with me. I appreciate it. I enjoy talking with you guys, and it makes the streams easier and more entertaining, I think. Marcel, if you join Shorty's Discord, not necessarily to more classes. There is some stuff that's private to his Discord. Like he has the volume profile and market profile, basically a book that he wrote. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. So basically, this, which is, I don't even know, 133 slides, basically teaching everything, volume profile, TPO, and then he has a second one on market structure. And then in the Discord itself, like there's just education that happens. Like it's not in a class structure, but like Shorty will post like a screenshot and be like, hey, like, what do you guys see? And then they'll kind of discuss it. Or sometimes there's education like in the live trading where we'll be trading live and Shorty or I will explain what we're seeing as far as calling out a long or a short, things like that. So we kind of share everything for free on YouTube, but there's stuff that just can't be shared like in just general everyday conversation that does happen in the Discord, basically. What's up, Jade? I have a DM? No, I don't. No DMs. I'm so confused right now. I'm like, I don't have a DM, honestly. Oh, And I wanted to tell you guys something amazing. We raised $740 for the kids, which is just insane. Somebody just reached out the other day and donated $200, which is nuts. So I'm super stoked. I'm going to be able to buy all of them. I decided, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I decided that I'm just going to buy all of them a Visa gift card. And then that way they can go out and get something that they want. Instead of me like trying to guess, because like their lists were very vague, other than some stuff that's just not reasonable. Like 2 of the kids were asking for PlayStation 5s. And I contemplated buying one for like everybody. But then there's a chance that these kids might get split up into different homes, you know, and then obviously they can't, if they get split up into different homes, they can't take a, you know, they can't divide up a PlayStation 5. As much as I would like to be able to do that for them, it's just not realistic, you know, like, at least for me. Oh, Robert, so you can either just DM me on Discord. I don't know if you're on Discord, but or what Discords you're in, but you can DM me on Discord. Like if you're in Keenan's Discord, you just click my name and message. If you're not, then you can send me an email. My email is in the somewhere on my YouTube channel, but I can post it here for you really quick. There's really no deadline, Timothy. Like, I was just planning on going out and buying the gift cards, like kind of ASAP, but there's no deadline. Like, if somebody contributed, I would just take that money and, I don't know, figure out something. Either get another gift card or just buy a straight up gift. Yeah, so Robert, just in Keenan's, just find me, click on my name, and you'll see like message at the bottom, and just send me a message there. Okay. I was gonna say, or what I was saying, thank you to everybody that subscribed. Thank you to especially like the friends of the stream. I appreciate the support. Also, a big thank you to everybody that chats and interacts with me. And if you're new, I know sometimes the videos aren't the most informative. It's more about just like drawing levels. But we do classes and teach everything that I went over. And when I have more time, I try to do more of an education type stream. But if you enjoyed it, you know, hit that sub button. We appreciate it. And then also, if you don't want to miss any of these, make sure you turn on notifications. With that said, much love, much respect, everybody. We will see you tomorrow for another video. And like I said, Shorty's going to be live in about an hour and 15 minutes. Okay? Much love, much respect. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.